My dear beloved child, the trials of life are heavy, and often the weight feels unbearable. But you are never meant to carry these burdens alone. There is a divine plan, one greater than any human mind can comprehend, and in this plan your struggles are not in vain. You may feel weary, lost, and overwhelmed, but strength is found not in fighting alone, but in trusting and surrendering. The burden of struggles and the illusion of self-sufficiency. Many people live under the illusion that strength means facing struggles alone. From childhood, the world teaches that self-sufficiency is a virtue. Society praises those who appear to have everything under control, who never admit weakness, and who never seek help. Yet this illusion leads to exhaustion, despair, and unnecessary suffering. Life was never meant to be lived alone, and battles were never meant to be fought in isolation. The burdens of life are heavy, and when carried alone, they become unbearable. Suffering in silence does not prove strength, rather, it drains the soul. The weight of financial struggles, health concerns, broken relationships, and emotional pain is too great for any one person to bear without support. Isolation magnifies suffering, making problems seem larger than they truly are. The world often teaches that asking for help is a sign of weakness. However, wisdom recognizes that no one is meant to carry life's burdens alone. Seeking guidance, counsel, and comfort from others is not a sign of failure, but of faith. The strongest people are those who know when to reach out and trust that there is a greater plan at work. Struggles are not punishments, they are not signs of rejection or failure. Instead, they are opportunities for growth, refinement, and transformation. Hardships shape character and strengthen faith. When viewed through the right perspective, struggles become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. There is a plan behind every challenge, even if it is not immediately visible. Every hardship serves a purpose in molding the heart and preparing it for something greater. The burden that seems unbearable today will one day be seen as part of a grander design. Letting go of the illusion of self-sufficiency is the first step to finding peace. No one is expected to have all the answers. No one is expected to navigate life alone. Surrendering pride and embracing trust brings a relief that self-reliance never can. When faith replaces the need for control, peace follows. The struggle may not disappear instantly, but the heart will no longer carry it alone. Trust in the plan and let the weight be lifted. The strength found in letting go. One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to let go. Holding on to fears, worries, and pain does not bring solutions, it only deepens suffering. True strength is found in releasing control, in trusting that the unseen plan is greater than any human understanding. People often cling to their burdens out of fear. Letting go feels like losing control, and uncertainty can be terrifying. But the tighter one holds onto struggles, the heavier they become. Worry does not change outcomes, it only drains energy. Fear does not prevent hardship, it only makes it harder to endure. Releasing control is not giving up. It is surrendering to a higher wisdom. It is choosing to trust rather than to fear, to believe rather than to doubt. It is acknowledging that struggles do not have to be faced alone, and that there is a greater power working behind the scenes. Letting go means laying down anxiety, doubt, and the need for immediate answers. It means replacing worry with faith, and replacing stress with trust. The weight of uncertainty lifts when one chooses to believe that even in silence, the plan is unfolding. Many fight battles that were never meant to be theirs to fight alone. They exhaust themselves trying to fix what is beyond their control. But true freedom is found in surrender. It is in letting go that peace enters. No storm lasts forever. Though the night may feel endless, the morning always comes. And with it, the realization that the burden was never meant to be carried alone. Walking through the valley without fear. There are seasons in life when the road ahead seems dark and uncertain. These seasons are like deep valleys, places of pain, doubt, and hardship. But valleys are not destinations, they are passages. They are meant to be walked through, not lived in. Fear makes the valley seem deeper than it truly is. It whispers lies, saying that the struggle will never end, that things will never get better. But fear is a deceiver. It magnifies problems, creating mountains out of molehills. Faith, on the other hand, brings courage and clarity. No one walks through the valley alone. Even in the darkest moments, there is guidance. There is a path, even when it cannot be seen. There is light, even when shadows fall. The valley is not forever. It is simply a part of the journey. Strength is revealed in weakness. It is in the hardest moments that faith is refined. The trials endured today build resilience for tomorrow. The struggles faced in the valley prepare the heart for the mountain ahead. Shadows in the valley only exist because there is light nearby. Though the path may be difficult, the journey is not without purpose. The trials of today will one day be seen as necessary steps towards something greater. Pain is temporary, but the lessons gained from it last forever. Every hardship teaches something new, shaping character and deepening understanding. The valley is not the end of the story. It is a chapter, not the conclusion. No matter how deep the valley, there is always a way through. Hold on, walk forward, and trust that the destination is worth the journey. The power of trusting the unseen. Faith is believing in what cannot yet be seen. It is choosing trust over doubt, even when the path is unclear. The unseen plan is always at work, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Doubt is natural, but it should not be embraced. When trials come, it is easy to question everything. It is easy to wonder if the struggle has meaning or if the plan has been forgotten. But faith is not about seeing, it is about trusting. The plan is always unfolding, even in silence. Delays do not mean denial. Just because answers are not immediate does not mean they are not coming. Waiting is often part of the preparation. Patience refines faith. Seasons of waiting teach endurance, humility, and trust. They remind the heart that not everything is meant to happen instantly. Growth takes time, and transformation happens in the waiting. The unseen is often more powerful than the visible. Just as the wind is felt but not seen, so too is the hand that guides life's journey. What appears as chaos is often careful orchestration. Miracles happen when faith is stronger than fear. The greatest breakthroughs often come after the longest waits. What seems impossible today may be the testimony of tomorrow. Looking back, the plan always makes sense. Every trial, every delay, and every challenge has a purpose. The unseen hand has been guiding all along, turning pain into purpose and struggles into strength, encouragement through fellowship and community. Life's journey was never meant to be walked alone. In times of struggle, isolation can become a dangerous trap. The weight of burdens feels heavier when carried in solitude, and without support, even the strongest hearts can grow weary. Fellowship and community are gifts, sources of encouragement, strength, and healing. And there is power in unity. When people come together, sharing their struggles and victories, something incredible happens. Encouragement flows from one heart to another, lifting spirits and renewing faith. No one is meant to suffer in silence. Shared burdens become lighter, and shared joys become greater. In difficult times, the temptation to withdraw is strong. Pain whispers that no one will understand, that no one cares, that isolation is the safest option. But this is a lie. There is always someone willing to listen, always someone ready to walk alongside. True fellowship provides comfort. When one person falters, another is there to lift them up. When doubt creeps in, others can speak words of hope. When faith wavers, a strong community reminds the heart of truth. No one is strong all the time, but in community, strength is multiplied. Encouraging others strengthens one's own faith. When someone speaks hope into another's life, they remind themselves of the very same truth. Comforting others in their pain brings healing to one's own wounds. Compassion grows, and in lifting others, hearts are lifted too. Fellowship is not just about receiving. It is about giving as well. Someone out there needs encouragement just as much as you do. When faith is shared, it spreads, creating a cycle of hope that cannot be broken. Hardships are inevitable, but facing them alone is not. There is strength in numbers, comfort in companionship, and peace in knowing that no one walks alone. Seek out community, lean on others, and in doing so, find the strength to continue the journey. Turning pain into purpose. Pain is not meaningless. Every hardship, every tear, every sleepless night has a purpose. Though suffering is difficult, it is not wasted. It shapes, refines, and prepares the heart for something greater. Trials build character. They strip away pride, revealing true strength. They teach patience, endurance, and humility. The hardest seasons often produce the deepest wisdom. The soul that has walked through fire emerges stronger. Suffering creates compassion. Those who have experienced pain understand the struggles of others more deeply. A heart that has been broken can better comfort those who are hurting. The very wounds that once seemed unbearable can become the source of healing for others. Hardships refine faith. It is easy to believe in good times, but true faith is tested in trials. When everything is stripped away, when there are no easy answers, trust is all that remains. And it is in those moments that faith becomes unshakable. Growth happens in discomfort, not ease. A seed must break before it can sprout. A diamond is formed under pressure. Gold is refined in fire. Likewise, struggles shape the soul, preparing it for something greater. The hardest battles often lead to the greatest victories. What seems unbearable today may be the foundation for an incredible future. No one enjoys suffering, but many look back and realize that their most painful seasons were also their most transformative. Every struggle has a divine purpose. Even when the reason is not immediately clear, trust that nothing is wasted. Pain can be turned into purpose, trials into testimonies, and suffering into strength. The plan is greater than the present struggle. No storm lasts forever. Though the winds may rage and the rain may pour, every storm eventually passes. The darkest night is always followed by the dawn. Hope is the anchor that holds steady in life's uncertainties. Struggles may feel overwhelming, but they do not have the final word. Every difficulty is temporary, and every hardship has an expiration date. Though it may not be visible now, a brighter future is ahead. Hope is not just wishful thinking. It is a certainty that even in the midst of trials, good is coming. It is the assurance that no struggle is meaningless, that no pain is permanent, and that every season has its purpose. Joy comes after sorrow. There will be laughter where there were once tears. There will be peace where there was once turmoil. The journey may be difficult, but the destination is worth it. Struggles refine, but they do not define. Pain may shape a person, but it does not determine their future. The story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. There is beauty beyond brokenness. What seems shattered today can be restored. What feels lost can be found. Nothing is beyond repair, and no situation is beyond redemption. Hold on to hope. Keep walking forward, even when the path is unclear. The night may feel long, but the morning is coming. Trust in the unseen plan, and know that beyond every storm, there is light. My dear beloved child, do not struggle alone. The burdens you carry were never meant to be yours alone. Trust the plan, for it is greater than your understanding. When trials come, do not fear. There is a purpose in every storm. The weight of your hardships can be lifted when you surrender and trust. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not without hope. There is a strength beyond your own, a path beyond what you see, and a future greater than you can imagine. Hold fast, walk in faith, and know that every hardship is leading to something beautiful. The night may be dark, but the morning is coming. Trust, and let your heart find rest.